So Leafy came back to the internet, and he's been streaming on Rumble for a couple weeks now, and already there is someone trying to deplatform him. And who would have thought it would have been the second biggest cuck on the platform as well? It's none other than Destiny himself. Like I said, Leafy is now on Rumble, and if you don't know about Rumble, they are basically a live streaming service. It's an old tech company, kind of like Kick, only, they're not as strict as YouTube and Twitch, and you're a bit, more flexible to say whatever you want, show, or do anything on that platform. And of course, Leafy, being the king of edginess, holds nothing back, as he's been going after trans, keffals. He's also gone after Destiny, and oh man, has he been going after Destiny. It's funny, and I'll get into that. But Destiny has a wife that does fancy content or sex work content, and she's actually been on a couple other Rumble streams with people like Sneeko, Fresh and Fit, and so on and so forth. Leafy decided to make fun of Destiny because Destiny has an open relationship with his wife. And let's just say Destiny didn't take a very good liking to this.
Alright, this is what we're dealing with. That's Destiny's wife. Her nipples are kind of fucked up. Don't even bother, dude. She has pizza nipples. Destiny is getting ripped off.
So Leafy decided to stream Melina's nudes on stream, and I want to point this out. I want to make this perfectly clear. None of these nudes came from her fancy, alright? Nobody really knows where these photos came from, or mainly the origin. Some say that this was in the Discord, Twitter, and a Reddit leak. Anyone who's tried to ask in Destiny's chat, they get blocked or banned. Same with on Twitter. Nobody really knows where these came from, but what we do know is that they are not from Fancy, so this isn't really a, piracy. This isn't really an act of piracy. However, that doesn't even matter, as, let's be honest, Destiny reacted in probably the most nuclear way you could ever think of, even by Destiny standards.
Destiny calls Leafy is here a clout-hungry loser. Just as a heads up, I will never ever do content with this degenerate fucking retard ever in my life. I shouldn't even be giving him the little bit of attention that he's so fucking hungry for right now. This is one of the most irrelevant fallen from grace content creators ever. Like, I would do content with like fucking Rice Gum or whatever before I would ever do anything with this fucking loser. This is such a cope. Leafy gets 1 million+ views on every tweet. And is getting paid millions to stream on Rumble? No, he's not. Not to mention, he's probably still a millionaire off playing the stock market. How does Boblax manage to consistently tweet some of the most retarded fucking things in the world? Man has all the money and attention he'd ever need. He's just fucking with Destiny to piss him off. Leafy is doing like days worth of streams on me and my wife because he's such a fucking hungry clout shark. He is so desperate for my attention. Even the little bit of attention I'm giving right now, he's probably going to do 2 days worth of streams off of. But Boblax is like actually, unfortunately, mentally challenged. Why do you hate him so much? The guy was like, after I didn't want to do any kind of with him initially, just because he's like fallen off and I don't care, whatever. And he does like the edgiest shit possible. The guy was on. I've thought about contacting my Rumble dude to get him permabanned from fucking Rumble. Actually, you know what? If he has a contract with Rumble, I might look into those streams and I might actually pull with Chris and see if I can get him revoked. What I was told, and I don't follow his shit because he's a fucking loser, but I was told was he was streaming nudes of my wife on fucking Rumble because neither of us would do content with him. That's fucking insane. If he was actually showing that on stream, I don't know. Maybe I will shoot a message and find out. Like, that's fucking wild.
So the guy who's been harassed by keffals who tried, taking him down by cutting his income and deplatforming him, and the guy who is so against deplatforming wants to deplatform Leafy all because he streamed his wife's nudes, who, mind you, probably many people have already seen, and also all because he calls him a cuck. What a total bitch. So you might be saying, okay, maybe he said this in the heat of the moment, it is a live stream, we do say stuff, live, so maybe he didn't really mean it. Well, no, he actually doubled down on this later on.
I heard what you said about Leafy. kind of seemed like deplatforming. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Don't you think
would.
so?
Yeah, I would. When people attack like when people go after like my family and shit, it's super weird. If you're reposting shit like that's violating TOS on a platform about my family, yeah, of course I would go after you. That's fucking disgusting and insane, and it's a violation of TOS. And we're both contracted streamers on the platform.
Wait, does Leafy have a contract with Rumble? Is that like
Yes,
100%
it does.
true?
Yeah,
It's not confirmed that he actually did it, right?
it is confirmed, 100%.
Okay. So did you threaten to, cut ties with Rumble if they don't cut him or if they don't
No,
ban
I
him
haven't made any statement like that at all yet. No.
yet? Like, is that actually, something you'd be willing to do?
I don't know. Maybe. Not sure. Number one, none of that stuff is on Molina's Fansly. Number one. It doesn't come from that. Okay?
Oh, really?
Correct. That he streamed it on Rumble as a contracted streamer and showed it on a stream. That's insanely fucking... Like, he deserves to get his shit fucked for being that fucking retarded. Since my career is on such a huge upward trajectory, he's trying to hang off of my nuts for his resurrection.
Yeah, but doesn't he do... you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he does well on his own without trying to...
No, he doesn't.
He's almost farm off of you.
No, he's almost completely irrelevant on the internet now.
I don't really know how much he obsesses over you. Is it really that bad for you to like...
he is obsessed over me for weeks now. Like, I had to have a talk with Molina, my YouTube guy, and we've all talked about, like, just blocking him on everything and not responding to him because he's trying to get my attention, he's trying to get Molina's attention, he's trying to get our attention through other streamers. Like, he's talking about me, he's posting pictures of us. Like, yeah, he's obsessed with me, and he has been for the past few weeks. Probably because he's seen that I've talked with edgy people in the past, so he assumed that he could talk to me because I talk to edgy people. But the difference is those people at least had something of value to contribute to conversations, like Nick Fuentes. Leafy is a worthless human being with nothing to contribute.
So yeah, he's dead serious. And he did contact Rumble, and this is what Leafy had to say right here.
So, Destiny a few days ago, just out of the blue, straight up just exploded. And if you guys don't know, I mean, I was saying some shit. I was making some jokes about him and his wife for a bit. I mean, I'm trying to pull some of them up. But, yeah, just out of the blue, he just exploded. In some of these clips, he's talking about threatening to talk to, like, the Rumble CEO. But he actually ended up doing it. So I thought we would just watch a few of them and just figure out what the hell is going on.
I guarantee you Rumble is either going to blacklist Sneeko from the Discovery again after having Fuentes on last night, or at minimum the owners are giving him a final warning. I don't know. I talked about the other guy a lot, though, and yeah.
He cried to the Rumble CEO for 4 hours trying to get VODs removed. Yeah, he really did. This is, like, not even a joke. Dude, I straight up woke up, and this guy was, like... I pretty much was, like, getting text messages from, like, all the higher-ups at Rumble, and they're like, hey, we don't know what's going on with you and Destiny, but can you guys just, like, stop fighting? And, like, yeah, apparently he was, like, messaging every single, person he knew at Rumble, trying to get me banned. It was straight up insane, dude.
Hey, Rumble, dude.
And it's funny, too, because the Rumble CEO people, this Rumble CEO and, the people at Rumble... Dude, they just signed Kai and Speed. I feel like for them, they're just like... Dude, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Can these people shut the fuck up? Anyways, after he said all this shit, he contacted them. I had to sit there and get a fucking lecture from them. They ended up taking down, like, 2 VODs after he cried for, like, straight up 4 hours. It's completely insane, dude.
So yeah, 2 streams were taken down because of Destiny crying to the CEO. And yeah, there's no strike. He's not, getting deplatformed, I guess, but... I think he's still contracted, but it's just complete bitch made. No, if the picture was from Fansly, I could kind of see, him having to take down the videos or getting a strike. However, that wasn't the case. We still don't know where those came from. And also, second, the platform is a little bit too much, don't you think? Just because he's saying a couple things about you and your wife, like, really, we have to jump to that conclusion? And also... he says that he's irrelevant and how he doesn't want to give him any more attention yet. He's going out of his way to try and kick him off the platform by contacting the CEO, and he's talking about it on stream. If you find him irrelevant, why are you talking about him? You pull in more viewers than he does. You have more followers and everything. You're bigger than Leafy only because Leafy is on Twitter and Rumble. Like, what's the need? Why are you talking about it if you don't want to give him attention? Now, because of this, though, Leafy fans are attacking Destiny along with his wife, and people have been getting blocked left and right. I've yet to be blocked at the time of me recording this video, but I don't think that's gonna last very long though. And even now, as I'm recording this, Destiny is still talking to Rumble, trying to deplatform Leafy all over this. It just blows my mind how this guy was anti-deplatform and how someone like Keffals was trying to do the same thing to him. Now he wants to do the same thing to Leafy, all over what? Him streaming his fucking wife's nudes and talking shit about him. Like, that's the most bitch-made shit I've ever fucking seen. And for him to sit there and say, oh, he's irrelevant and I'm not gonna focus my time on him, but yet you're wasting your time trying to deplatform him all because you don't like the dude. Like, that's just complete bitch-made. It's funny to me how Leafy is beefing with Destiny and his fanbase, while also beefing with Keffals and Jaylin, considering Keffals and Destiny hate each other. So it's funny how Leafy doesn't really pick sides or he has a side. He just does whatever he wants, which is be edgy, have a good time on the internet, and that's really it. You got people like Jaylin trying to take down the Leafy Discord because they went in there thinking they'd get a warm welcome when they just got bombarded with hate and harassment, which, I mean, let's be honest, what do they expect? It was gonna happen. So I don't know why they're acting all surprised. And then you got people like Destiny trying to take the platform Leafy on Rumble because A, he made jokes about him and his fucking wife and got his little pussy hurt. It's funny how it doesn't matter if you are on the right side, left side, or if you're irrelevant or relevant, or if you're on an entirely different platform. Leafy still comes after you. He still shits on you. Why? Because it's funny to him. It's funny. He doesn't care about any of this political, bullshit. He's doing it because he likes having fun on the internet and likes seeing you spurg out. You know what's the best way to deal with Leafy? Not engaging. Literally, he's on a platform, Rumble, a small platform compared to YouTube and Twitch. Why engage with him? At least for Keffals. With Destiny, he's kind of stuck with him, but contacting his fucking contractor and, the CEO of Rumble to get him kicked is just gay. Why even do it? But yeah, those are my thoughts on the whole Leafy and Destiny situation. It's a pretty stupid situation, and I hope Leafy doesn't get deplatformed over this, because this is honestly the weakest shit ever. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out my other videos along with my other social medias. And with that being said, I am out.